Just a dark ass dick with blonde, pissy blonde pubes.
You alter the one
Oh
thing
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I see you. You see me. That's like they see no show, but I'm positive. Yo, I'm just being the man, and I'm for sure we're about to watch this video by Abbianca about Glorilla being decided. She's ugly by the internet. Girl, 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 girl. Say whatever you want about me, however ugly I am. Compare me to whatever animal. Be as racist and hateful as you can be dark. Nobody can say anything to make me change anything about my beautiful face, my beautiful body. Okay, if anything, I'm gonna get my titties sucked out. Okay, if anything, probably get them sucked out, shake my ass, get a BBL. But then I got a lot of booty. Like, no, I don't have no ass. It's flat. But then at the same time, I have butt, like a lot of ass that I gotta pry around a little bit and scavenge in and go on an expedition through just to wipe. Like, it's a lot of ass back there. But that's the plan. Watch it me off.
look at them. This is the same face, same person. Why is this nose considered ugly, but this nose is considered beautiful?
Anti-blackness and self-hate, racism.
Genuinely look at them. This is the same face, same person, but one of them the internet mocked for years, and the other the internet has simply been adoring. In case you're wondering who's behind the noses, this is Glorilla before she got her nose done and after. So the question people keep asking
I'm confused why people think she's unattractive because she looks like celebrities that's already been popular. She first off the tip of my head is Lil Mama. Okay, she look like Lil Mama. Very loosely. Let me see. Let me look this up before I get to lying. You can argue she very vaguely looks like Lisa Left Eye. Very vaguely. Because Lil Mama looks like Lisa Left Eye. But very vaguely. Very, very vaguely. Can I see that? Yeah. Well, Lisa was a cute little button.
is,
Oh,
did
Lisa.
Glorilla change her nose? Did she change her how she looks? Well, yeah, she did. She obviously did. But the question we should be asking is, why did she feel she had to in the first place?
Girl, not this Michael Jackson nose. It looks a mess.
This video is not about
Oh,
Glorilla. It's not
girl.
even about rappers or black women alone. It's
Oh.
about
What? I was gonna say, what all did you do? Girl, you got your whole face scooped up. Oh my god.
an industry that's been running for 100 years on every continent, telling women that the face they were born with isn't
How do people afford they maxing out credit cards? Okay. And they're telling their insurance companies that it's medical. Okay.
quite enough, and then selling them the solution. Let me show you. Meet Lil Kim in 1996, one of the most
Oh,
influential women in hip hop history. Look at her. She's stunning. Brown skin, full features, a face that was
girl, why would you show this picture afterwards? This heavy ass nose contour, girl. I know people that do their nose like this to this day. Girl, no, this looks a mess. You cannot convince me that this looks good, girl. No, 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 no.
entirely her own. And here's what she told
Like she look, see, look right here, way better nose contour. And this is in even more natural lighting compared to the last one. This fucking flashback ass shit. Now this looks damn good. Look at the coat. Look at the beady bead. Yes, body. Yes, yes,
told
yes.
Newsweek in the year 2000 at
Absolutely.
the height of her fame. She said, "Men have always
Yes.
told me I'm not pretty enough, even the men I was
Oh,
dating." And in another interview, she said, "Guys always cheated on me with women who were European looking, really beautiful women that left me thinking, how can I compete with that?"
well, girl, look within yourself. Why are you attracted? This makes me seem like I'm blaming her for the way men are treating her. But at some point, it's like, girl, why do you keep messing with men that make you feel like the last?
Being a regular black girl wasn't good enough.
Oh,
What? Being a regular black girl wasn't good enough. This is a woman the whole
wow.
world called an icon. We had posters of her on our bedroom walls. She was telling us that
She looks different in almost every photo though. Like in the 90s. Jesus Christ.
she spent years being made to feel ugly by the men around her, by an industry, and by a standard she couldn't meet because it was never built for her to actually meet. Over the next 20 years, she rebuilt her face lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter, much more narrower, much more straighter.
Oh my god. This one in the tan wig, girl. Oh, girl.
Further and further from the woman in that first photo. She
She's like a visco girl. I like this look.
have to point at the result and gasp and mock and talk about how they're a sellout and they're this, but we almost never ask about the industry that made her feel she had to do all of that. Glorilla in 2025 and Lil Kim in 2000 are not two different stories. They are the same story, just 20 years apart. And if it were just hip hop or just America, you could kind of say, oh, it's just an anomaly or it's just something happening in that.
What the fuck? Did he tell the AI prompt to make him look more attractive? Um, because I did that and it just spit back the same picture. So yeah, I wanted to see if AI thought I was ugly one day. I think this was like last month, actually. And I was like, make me more attractive. Girl, it spit out the exact same image, changed nothing. Girl, I must have I must have thought I was Beyonce,
Country,
bitch.
but it's not.
Girl, not everybody needs to be Beyonce. Think bigger than Beyonce. Nigga, I must have thought I was a proton star or something.
This is Bollywood, the biggest film industry on earth by output, watched by well over a billion people, and it runs
Okay.
on the exact same template. Narrow nose, light skin, the pressure just wears a different outfit. That's literally it. Multiple leading actresses have said openly that they were asked to lighten their skin for roles. Nandita Das has spoken about it for years. Radhika Apte has said darker skinned actors simply struggle to get cast in mainstream films. Priyanka Chopra, a global star now, said she felt more self conscious about her skin color in India than she ever did in Hollywood. And you have to realize this is all a business. India's skin lightening industry is worth over $400 million, growing close to 20% a year with one product. Fair and Lovely holding more than half the market. You're in a country where the only opportunity available is to be on the front cover of these skin lightening creams.
Girl,
Some
not
people
this dingy ass little hair in your face. Is that on my screen? No. Girl, you look a mess.
will take that opportunity because
Why
that's
they white? Why they not like light skinned Indian people? Is this an Indian woman?
all that's being handed to them. Does that
Oh,
make them
I
this
guess it
massive
is.
villain? Does that make them desperate? Perhaps yes, but does that make them this bad guy? No, not in my opinion. I've spoken to countless aunties and elders who for years have lightened their skin. I have a family member who lightened their skin. I wrote a column
Oh,
piece about it one time, how I was growing up, 10, 12, 15 years old, seeing this woman lighten her skin. And it baffled me. She would always say, oh, I wish I had skin like yours. And I'm not even the lightest person out there, but I'm just a bit lighter than her. It was weird because I actually wanted to be darker because I felt like I was surrounded by just dark skinned, beautiful women and I wanted to be like them. So as I grew up, it really hurt me that I was never content with
oh my gosh, she's deep frying the pigment out of herself, girl. This looks like the woman that injected herself with cooking oil. Is that her
my
right
with
there?
my skin color. She was never content with her skin color. We were always chasing this ideal of beauty, but never
After getting her skin fixed, she wanted she wanted to be white. Like what?
content with who we really
Girl.
who we really were, basically. Anyway, so as you can see, the same machine running just in different
I think I'm a weirdo because I have a weird thing with necks, noses, this area on your face. Um yeah, I'm a weirdo. I just love big noses
different
or
continents,
just big Afrocentric noses and lips. Just
different women, but it's all the same message.
God.
Lighter, narrower, closer to a European face. One thing you need to understand, right, in the world of business, marketing, and advertising is
Like I don't understand why people don't like just big ass, like just big crazy noses. Like even though I've never experienced nobody with a big crazy nose, I stick my dick in your nostril. Don't fucking play
You
with me.
can't sell someone a solution until you've convinced them that they have a problem. So if you want to sell more product, the smartest thing you can do isn't to make a better product, it's to invent a new flaw. So in 1915, the razor company Gillette had a
Capitalism.
problem. Only half the population, men, shaved. That's half
Just the endless cycle of capitalizing off of non-existent issues or phantom
a
issues.
market sitting there unused. So they invented the fast razor for women. Women didn't think they had hairy legs and underarms to deal with. Nobody did. There was no problem to actually solve. So Gillette created one. Their ads told women that body hair, which every human has, was suddenly embarrassing, unhygienic, masculine. One tagline literally called shaving a refinement which has become a modern necessity. A necessity? Are my hairy legs impacting the economy? Are my hairy
The
legs
fact that little bullshit like this used to work back in the day, like y'all got to think humans were still stupid. Like, wait, I would argue they're getting dumber, but in a lot of ways they were just fundamentally stupid. That's why it being propagated worked so immensely because people were just fundamentally stupid in different ways than they are now.
what are they doing? Are they causing crimes? I don't understand why it is a necessity. Something women have lived with happily forever was overnight a thing to be ashamed of, and it worked so well that 100 years later, most women still shave without ever considering who told them they needed to. Anyway,
I have been enlightened by, do you know who Jezebel is? Love her content. I love me some Jezebel girl. She has a happy trail. I've never seen a happy trail on a woman before Jezebel. I was like, yes, girl, you better dye
and
it.
then there's Listerine. In the 1920s, it was a struggling product and it had been sold as a floor
Should I dye my pubes? Like, that would look crazy. Just a dark ass dick with blonde, pissy blonde pubes. No, wait, that might actually hit. That might actually
cleaner and a
hit.
surgical antiseptic. And the marketeers took a
I'm gonna
rare,
try it.
obscure medical word, I think it's called halitosis, and used it to rebrand ordinary bad breath as a medical condition. And look who they aimed at. Their most famous ad was about Edna, a woman, often a bridesmaid, but never a bride, approaching her tragic 30th birthday alone because of bad breath she couldn't even smell on herself. The threat to women was you will end up unloved and alone. The version they ran for men just said, feel well, keep
Peep how marriage is the center goal
well.
of all the marketing.
Men got information, women
And these dainty, petite, poor, helpless white women.
got threatened with a
With finger waves, mind you.
lifetime of loneliness, and sales went up
These
60-fold.
bum ass, dingy sundress blouses, girl.
Guys, that's the entire playbook. Laid down before your grandmother was born.
Oh,
Newspapers and magazines with a delivery system, page after page, teaching women specifically a new list of things to hate about themselves with a product beside each one of them. The nose, the skin, the eyelids, everything in this video is just the same trick, upgraded. Manufacture the insecurity, sell the cure, point it at women because a woman taught to feel not enough
oh.
is a customer for life. And I see it so many times in the older women. I gave birth recently. Oh, guys, motherhood is a beautiful journey, but there are
Congratulations.
days where it is so hard. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. What I wanted to say is, since giving birth, I've had several people be like, "Oh, you have to like keep walking in like your belly and make sure you have to do this and oh my gosh, you've still not lost this weight and look at you and oh my gosh." Oh my gosh. By several people, I mean two people. And I was really happy when I gave birth because I was focusing on the fact that my body did an amazing thing. Under pressure each time they came to visit. It doesn't look like you're wearing the wrap. Are you wearing
These
it?
low quality reaction images, Gizero.
It seems like your belly's not going down. And I was like, well, I was never a small girl in the first place. I actually think I am back to where I was. I think I've done a really good job. Oh, that's where you were? Oh, I think you still need to lose weight then. You can't be
Oh,
looking like this.
you know, my a random family member when she was pregnant at the time, I was minding my business, glazing on by like a donut. Here she come. You gained weight? You look like you gained some weight. Just out of the blue, out of nowhere. Nobody was even talking about my weight, talking about my body, talking about nothing. And I'm like, yeah, haven't you?
And it was less about what they were
She
saying. I
didn't
mean,
have
what they
shit
were
to
saying wasn't
say.
needed to be said so early on, but it was how they were saying it. And it just did not make me feel great. And that's when then I started becoming more self-conscious on my body. So let's talk about artists. For most of
Hey,
us, our
Megan.
face is just our face. But for a woman whose career is her image, a rapper, a film star, a pop star, her face isn't just her face, it's her, I guess, logo. It's the single most
Ooh,
recognizable, most
girl.
valuable thing
You know, people say Cardi wasn't that bad looking before surgery, and it's like,
she owns, the thing people recognize in a fraction of a second, which makes changing it genuinely risky. The same way it's risky for a huge brand to change its logo. When you alter the one
oh
thing
my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh, who is this? Girl, girl, you had thin hair. Girl, they sliced and diced you the fuck up. Oh my god. Girl, you shave your chin, some buckle fat, cheekbone, what you do?
everyone recognizes you by, you're
This ain't weight
gambling with the whole
loss.
business. The industry pays more, costs more, streams
God,
more
look like
for a
you putting in some hair oil.
narrower nose and lighter
Yes.
skin. Then getting the work done isn't seen as insecurity.
Oh,
It's a woman doing the maths and getting it right. At least
how old is this picture? This other picture. It's
that's what they
weird.
sell. It's worth more than me catching on to what was happening. So it started selling us rebellion as well. You've seen it. The clean girl, no makeup, real beauty. Brands falling over themselves to celebrate flaws, show stretch marks closely, and a lot of their love yourself as you are is just a new thing to buy. No makeup still costs you a full face of product. It is so expensive. It just has to look like you're not wearing any. Effortless is now a look you can purchase, and it's often more expensive than the old one. The insecurity did not disappear, guys. It just got rebranded. Now you're gonna feel shit about yourself if you don't look naturally beautiful without
Yeah, they're gonna find a way to commodify this loophole. I mean, they probably already have. They definitely already have. It's never ending. It's a fad, if you will.
makeup. And now you can fail at looking flawless and fail at looking effortlessly natural. That's the industry's genius, mind you. It can sell you the standard and then turn around and sell
Yeah, I used to hate my stretch marks, but they don't bother me at all really now. Cause it's my only evidence I have that I was like super fucking big. And it's like, yeah.
you the escape from the standard that they created. Before anyone thinks this is only about women of color, it is not. The
No, these women
industry is
are beautiful. Especially this coffee bean. Yes,
happy to
ma'am.
grind down white women who don't fit the mold as well. The template is not just about race,
Oh
it's
gosh, she looks like Ryan Destiny. She looks so good. Who is she? And then sister all the way. They all look amazing.
about narrow, impossible
But
ideal,
you know, ain't
young,
nothing like the gangster party.
and symmetrical, flawless.
Sorry.
And any woman who falls outside of it pays. White actresses have spoken for decades about being told to lose weight, fix their teeth, get the nose done,
This girl looks like my little sister. This one right here. She and then the unibrow. That look like my little sister. Wait.
or being quietly dropped the moment they turned 40, while men their age kept working. The pop industry builds them up and discards them the second they stop matching the picture. Plenty
Yes.
were pretty by any normal
Look what they're doing in Nicki Minaj.
measure, just not the exact narrow thing that the industry was selling that
Oh.
year. The difference is that women of color get hit twice, one for being a woman in an impossible standard, and again for how far the natural features sit from European defaults. But no mistake, the standard is a cage for everyone inside it. Nobody's face is safe. Now, the obvious pushback I might get is it's her body, it's her choice, and isn't criticizing her
Okay,
surgery
Grill.
just another way of policing women? And you're right, but I'm not really criticizing her surgery. I'm trying to unpack why potentially she could have gone down this route. And the thing is, right, for some of these women, or men, if you're natural, you get mocked. If you change, you're considered a sellout. Every road leads to doing the wrong thing. Thin eyebrows in the 90s, so women plucked them to nothing. Then thick, bushy brows came in. Thin eyebrows in the 90s, so women plucked them to nothing. Then thick, bushy brows came in, and all of a sudden, those women who overplucked now need to buy serums and microblading to get those eyebrows back. Heroin chic was be thin as possible. Then it was the BBL era.
Heroin
No, actually,
chic.
you need curves, a tiny waist, a big back. Then the solution was surgery. And now Ozempic Slim is back. Look at the state of celebrities right now. People are paying to have those BBLs removed. Well, when I say people, I mean the rich. So no one can tell me they can't see the trap. The ideals move on purpose. Whatever expensive thing you did to fit in last time becomes the exact thing you need to pay to undo
This little girl look like my sister too.
the next time. You can never arrive at the destination because the finish line is designed to keep moving. And every time it moves, someone sells you the next thing. And it's not
Okay.
that women can't keep up, it's that the game is built so that nobody ever can. And this is all a business. Product is designed to almost never work. Company sold you a cream that permanently fixed the thing it promised. You'd buy it just
I love this photo. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Wow, none of the makeup they're using is her shade either.
once. Once, and then never again, meaning that is a terrible business. The products are designed to almost work, just enough that you feel a little hope and keep buying. Now let's talk about K-pop and East Asian entertainment because
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Girl, they snatched your chin back, put it to the back of your head, made your eyes go like these, did this to your eyebrows, and made your nose go like that. Girl, you look like fucking Squidward.
this is a whole other thing. In South Korea, roughly 1 in 5 women has had cosmetic surgery.
Oh, that's a man. That's not one of the cat's eye girls right here. That's not Yoon Che, not Sophia, not Megan. Definitely ain't Daniela. It definitely ain't Daniela. Girl.
Compared to about 1 in 20 in the US. The single most common procedure is double eyelid surgery, which adds a crease to create a bigger, rounder Western eye. Second most common is a rhinoplasty to make the nose, in the industry's own words, less flat. And the interesting thing is, some of the singers have said that it was their label that suggested that they should get this surgery. Yeah, and we have to be fair, right? It's not
Oh,
simply everyone wants to look
and you're actually doing it? Like, girl, the backbone.
white. Many East Asians are born with double eyelids. A lot of the pressure comes from family, from local K-pop culture, not just Western media. It's not just one factor, there are several. Beauty standards are a very tangled thing. But the thing that is very hard to ignore across 3 continents and
Wow.
totally different cultures, the ideal keeps drifting towards the same narrow set of features.
How
And there's
many years
always an
apart are these
industry standing
pictures?
right there, ready to sell it back to you. So where did this template even come from? That's the question. For most of the last few centuries, European empires ran most of the world.
I'm Body White.
And they
Girl,
exported
where's this,
more than just
Jamaica?
borders. They installed a hierarchy of features: lighter skin, straighter hair, narrower noses at the top, everything else beneath it. That ranking outlived their empires. It got absorbed into the film, the
Oh,
magazines, the advertising industry, and it quietly became the global default for, I guess, what beautiful is. That's why a woman in Memphis, a woman in Mumbai, a woman in Seoul all end up chasing versions of the same face. It is not a coincidence. The thing is, guys, which perplexes me, because growing up, you had so many people make fun of black women's noses or lips, even the size of the bum. Remember, there was a point where the ideal bum was a small bum? Do you remember that time? It seems like long ago that people were praising tiny bums, and everyone was like, oh my God, I hope my bum doesn't look fat. And now everyone wants a fat back off. I don't understand this cycle of beauty trends. The exact features women of color are told to
do these pants make my butt look big? Now niggas are getting butt pads. I need some. Do they come in sizes? What size do I need? Do I need to buy one pair and then double up? I need some butt. How does it hold up in the darkness if I need the lights off?
rays, fuller lips, fuller
How does
figures,
it
deeper
hold
skin,
up?
textured hair are the same features white women get paid
Let me
to
know.
add. Lip filler, tans, BBLs, fox eye lifts, braids, and baby hairs on festival runways. So if we follow that logic, when a black or brown woman is born with these features, she's told to fix them. When a white woman buys them, it's a trend, it's edgy, it's a magazine cover.
Talking about sticky bangs. Girl, I'll pop you in the forehead.
And you know why? Because it was never really about beauty. Because it was never really about these features looking beautiful on everyone, sorry. Because think about it, the women who have changed their face, who have altered their body, are they now super rich? Are they now at the top? Are they
No,
now at the same
because I see BBLs. It's crazy. Like they're so accessible. I see them almost every day. I see one almost every day. But when I'm outside in the real world, I see them pretty frequently.
height of a white woman?
Girl,
That
do a squat.
this whole thing is only rewarded to the
It looks a mess.
quote right
Mind you, if you live in this area, What doctor did you go to? Where did you fly out to? Did you do it in the basement? Because every BBL I've seen in close proximity looks a mess. A mess.
Right person, which means it was never about beauty at all. It was actually about power, about who's allowed to be considered the default and who has to keep adjusting to reach it.
Girl,
Because even
duh.
then, some of these women who've altered absolutely everything still aren't at the top because they won't be let in by some of the some of the gatekeepers, even if they now look the same as those women and are super talented.
Oh. Uh, and she just. I said pretty much all I have to say in the video. It's. What are we doing here? Like, if you figured out why you hate yourself so much, you wouldn't have to project all this hate out on some other people. You see, it's getting light now. It's bitch. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I started recording at like 1, 2, 3. Girl, video ends here.